All right, I am going to attempt to put bangs in this wig. She has been longer. Used to be 22, 24 inches. I don't remember. Zara by Jon Renau. I cut it down to the shortest length a few months ago, but she has some fraying up here that I've been trying to fix, but it's just getting worse. And so I'm just gonna attempt to cut bangs in this and try and show you how. It is a monofilament top, so all of this is movable parting, and then it's a lace front from ear tab to ear tab. So I'm not sure how like a hard front would be different to cut versus this one. And I'm also I'm going to attempt to put what's called wispy bangs in, not a solid bang or a straight bang, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. First off, because I'm going to do this on a center, and I'm not quite center, I'm going to do the best I can here. I've got a mirror also. It's not great. She has been singed in the oven. That's where, well, actually I stretched her when I first wore her. That's what stretched the lace. Or not first wore her, but the first winter I had, I wore a beanie and I stretched the lace. And so I have been kicking myself ever since because I stretched the lace myself. You can't, it's so hard to tell, but you can see it in person, so it's so much more obvious when it's not on camera. All right, so what I've got is a comb, a couple of combs. Should have used this one for what I just did. I didn't know if I would need a water bottle, but I got a water bottle just in case, and regular hair cutting scissors. They'll work the same. So what I'm gonna do is try and get I don't know how to do this with a wig, it's so weird. Get a small layer of bangs if I can. Yeah, I'm trying to do this on camera and I do have a mirror. So what I'm trying to do is get this super thin and fine as I can. And I don't know if I should be worried about the lace at this point, because I mean the lace is ruined anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, this wig is not trash, but you know, she's not very long for this world. Her retirement is coming up, and I don't know how to do this very well, so we'll see. Maybe I should brush a little bit more and then I can brush some back. I'm trying not to do much, but I can't even see. Sorry, I'm not very good at talking while doing all this stuff, but let's see, get a front here if I can. I don't really want that thick, so let me get that comb back. Try not to do too much. Oh, that's too much. Okay. I'm sorry, this is, you know, it is what it is. When you try and do this stuff on camera, it's not always perfect. And my mirror is way too low for me to do this very well. Okay. A little bit more on this side, maybe. And again, we're going to try, I'm going to attempt to do wispy things, which, no, it's not looking very wispy at the moment, but a lot of hair to go through. And I don't know if that's even, it doesn't look very even. No. Let's get a little bit more here. And again, disclaimer, before I cut, you cannot undo this. It will not grow back. Just let you know. I mean, it's obvious to me, but it's not obvious to a lot of people. It will not grow back. So cut at your own discretion, your own, I mean, just so you've been warned, it is not gonna be able to be fixed once you cut it, usually. All right, I don't know if I like how thick these are still. I don't know if I can go thinner. Oh, you see that? You can't really see it. Well, you can see a little bit. I've cut a lot of the fray out. But she's still fraying. I don't think there's anything I can really do for it. Do I like how thick that is? I don't know. I'm so scared, guys. I'm scared to do this, but you know, whatever. YOLO, you only live once, right? So what you do, instead of cutting this way, pulling out and cutting that way, you're going to pull down and cut in front of your face. And that's going to give the wispy, I need my trash can. Sorry. That's going to give the wispier look. So what we're going to do now, I've got some longer bits here. Because obviously this is way too long. We're going to start trying to keep some of this out of the way. So we're going to start in the middle. Because we're going to leave some of it long. And we're just going to start in the middle here. I'm sorry, it's just, she was parted kind of to the side a bit, so she's a bit off. But you can start where you want it and just kind of cut down, and it will make the hairs wispier than just say straight across. And then you just kind of do that at the same length where you want them to go. They don't have to be perfect because again, they're going to be wispy. You don't want them to be perfectly jagged edge straight across because you want them to be softer, if you will, a softer edge on them. And then you just do that. We're going to kind of kind of angle it as we go. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just a little bit longer on the sides. And of course we can come back and trim it up so I can see. I'm always worse at cutting the right side because I want to cut like this, but I can't get the right angle to, so that side's probably going to look a little choppier until I kind of get back to it, because that's just me. That's, you know, the way it works for me. I'm left-handed, but I can't cut with scissors. it's not coming out too bad, even though I've got to figure that out. Okay, well this also, what these wispy bangs do is it allows you to wear them down, and you can kind of still brush them out of your way. I'm gonna have to try and get her to settle down. She's non-heat friendly synthetic, so I'm just gonna have to keep the bangs because I'm just gonna have to. She's not heat friendly, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to get the bangs to settle down. But that's essentially what you do, and you just play around with the, you know, the layers of it, so you can kind of get it how thick you want it to be, and how, you know, how wispy you want it to be, kind of. See how it's sticking out? It's not laying flat, so I'm gonna have to try and see what I can do about that. The lady, I watched somebody cut their real hair, and so I'm basing this on that. So she took the curling iron or heat tool, I don't know which she used, and she kind of curled these down a bit, so they would feather more than stick out. So I'm gonna attempt a little bit of water on my hands to just kind of smooth it down a bit and see. You know, it might take a little bit to finesse it down, and I might have to. What I have is a bag of rice, a thing that I sewed it's like a pillow with rice in it. It's a tiny pillow with rice in it, and I sometimes heat those up and put them on these fibers, because it gets warm but not hot. It's not a hot, super hot temperature, so it doesn't it doesn't singe the fibers. It heats them up nice. So I think I like that, actually. It's not too bad. I may make it a little shorter so I don't have to worry about the bangs so much, but it's covering up the lace, so it's good.